Good morning, y'all. It's Monday morning, June 21st, and we are still in Great Barrington, Massachusetts, and we're actually splurging a little bit today in taking our second 0 day. We haven't done back-to-back zeros since the first week of our trip. We've always only taken 1 day off, but yesterday I wasn't feeling too good, and it was also Sunday, so a lot of stuff wasn't open. So we just decided we're gonna just hang out here one more day. I'm actually headed down right now to the barber shop, which is open today. I haven't had a haircut in a little over, well, since Virginia, so about 2 months. So I'm gonna walk down to the barber shop and get a haircut and a beard trim and that. So, but it is about 2 miles down the road, so I gotta walk on down there and then turn around and walk back. So 4 miles total for a haircut. So hopefully Kendall will be ready, and we'll head down to the grocery store, which is also about 2 miles away. So 2 miles there and 2 miles back, so I'll get another 4 miles. So getting a total of 8 miles just doing shopping and getting a haircut today. So can't really call it a 0 day, but a good rest day. So yeah, come on, let's go down to the barber shop and get a haircut. Let's go. Alright, I made it to the barber shop a few minutes early for my appointment, but I guess I walked faster than I thought, so especially down the street, not having to climb over rocks and stuff. But yeah, we're just here waiting to get the haircut. So yeah, we're just gonna sit here on the bench and relax. Alright, got my haircut. Heading back to the hotel. So yeah, let's go. Okay, Kendall and I just finished going down to the supermarket and walked down there and got some resupply of food, and also bought some dinners there for lunch and some dinners, so we have something to eat for this evening, so we don't have to go out to eat again, and just have it there at the hotel. So yeah, it was a 2-mile walk down, 2-mile walk back, so getting a little bit of walking in today. And I mean, now I'm just out walking around town, trying to check out the sights and see what Great Barrington is like. So yeah, it's kind of fun. All right, let's see if I can take you around town a little bit. There's a view from town of the ridges we're going to be on tomorrow when we leave, but sad thing is you can see that the locusts are already, just within the last couple of days, have started working on that hill, and it's already almost bare. So hoping we can get up and get out of here before they get too bad. But yeah, beautiful view from up here. I found a little park up here on top of the hill above town. A little place called Mansfield Lake. I didn't even know it was here. I was just walking the streets and came up and found this nice little lake up here. A little public lake. It actually looks more like a pond, but it's a pretty big one, and people out there fishing and canoeing and such. And they got a nice little walking path around it, so kind of a cool little area. But yeah, I'm just gonna take a walk around here and see what it's like. Hey, good morning everyone. It's June 22nd, Tuesday, and Kendall and I are back on trail. Finally got out of town. Had to drag Kendall kicking and screaming out of her hotel room to get her back out in the woods, but we are back out today. Unfortunately, it's raining today. It's wet, and not really cold, but just damp. It's not blue sky and sunny like it has been, but we're gonna give it a shot. There is a bailout road probably about 9 miles up. If it rains too hard, we get too wet, we might bail and head back into town, but hopefully we can make it all right. So again, we are in Great Barrington, Massachusetts, and heading north, so we'll see you up the trail. And we are finally crossing back over the Housatonic River. Again. Gotta get back across it though, because the mountains are on this side of it, so I figured we'd cross it eventually, because the trail definitely won't keep us on flat land for very long. It's gotta throw us back up in the hills. Alright, cross the river and back up into the mountains. Okay, we are still headed up into the woods. The rain has kind of been off and on so far for the first hour or so, but hasn't dampened our spirits at all. We are still doing pretty well. The trail's gotten a little bit slippery though, with the mud and the leaves caking into our shoes and making the rocks a little bit more slippery, but We are now coming up to more rock steps and things, so makes it a little more tricky, but we're just trying to take it slow and take our time going up. So, all right, let's see if we can get to the top of this one. And we're making our way up to the top here, coming up the muddy, slippery rocks. And just have to go up there yet. No more mud, just slippery rocks. And with a little bit of work, we made it up the slippery rocks. Not going to get too much views today. We're up in the clouds today, but and the rain started again. And we're just about to the top of this ridge. We've got a little bit further up that way to go. All right, we're ready. Let's. All right, we made it to Tom Leonard's shelter for lunch and a spot to get out of the rain. It's been pretty much raining non-stop since we left, but we stopped here, got a little something to eat, drying out, kind of waiting for the rain to let up a little bit, but we actually made arrangements to go back into town tonight. We're not going to camp out in this tonight, so we're going to go ahead and hike up to the next road and get out and go to a hotel again. A little different one than the one we stayed in for the last 2 nights. So, but yeah, the weather's supposed to clear off tonight and be nice for the next 3 days. So yeah, we're not going to camp in this. We're just going to get out of the weather and get back and get dried off and try again tomorrow. So. Alright, the rain's let up a little bit, and we've left the shelter and are headed 2 miles up the trail to a trailhead where we hope to get a hold of Joe, who dropped us off this morning. Told him we might need to bail out at that point, so hopefully he's available. Also a couple other hikers that we're at the shelter with. Trippin and Deep Fry, they also decided to do the same thing that we're going to do and get off and go into the travel lodge. So hopefully we can all meet down at the same time and Joe can pick us all up at once. So we'll see how that works out. So alright, we're going to head on down to the road. Alright, so we got back off trail and did some miles today, but not nearly as much as we wanted to, but the weather just didn't cooperate today, so close enough to town we figured we'd just jump back in, and I'm actually going to pick up a few more items that we didn't have access to on the other side of town. So we made it up to the other end of town, and I'm going to go check out a few things here, see if I might be able to find a couple of things we haven't been able to get. So we'll go take a look.